Hello. And welcome to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The series stands at 2-1. Obviously, high stakes for both teams tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Nets.
Well, they've already accomplished a lot of this series, but there's work to do. Win tonight, they take full control. A loss means they're back to square one with the tide running against them.
Yeah, you can't afford to lose this one, plain and simple. Not here at home. It will completely change the entire series. They did so well to swipe home court advantage, well, they don't want to give it right back.
And we always hear about how important free throws are. You can't waste these opportunities.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Wade. And he buries his first look.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
Now here's Paul. Three-pointer. Howard grabs the miss. Here's Wade. About a minute into this first quarter. Misses in close. Here's James. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Paul. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Allen outside to the middle. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Bryant. Wade drives in. Bryant outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. No good there.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Nowitzki. Outside Paul. Offensive rebound.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Anthony with it. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Wade. It's deflected.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Here's Nowitzki. Covered by Love. Here's Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Off with the layup. And so here's New Jersey. Left side Love. Fires for 3. Hauled in by Paul.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Nowitzki. The kick out to Paul. Here's Garnett. Allen outside to the paint. And it's going to be a 3. Second call. Timeout called, New Jersey.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And so here's New Jersey. Outside Love. From deep. Here's Howard. From downtown. And New Jersey misses again. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Double team on James. Pass to Garnett. Down low. Rose outside. To the inside. Love for 3. Drains the triple.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
Here's Nowitzki. Over Love. Nowitzki. That one's good.
And Nowitzki doesn't back away from tough defense. I mean, when he's near the bucket, he's ready to shoot the ball.
Rose outside. Pass to Love. Anthony in the post. Yet to see a basket.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
And he makes a first.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cavaliers trail by 3. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Rose outside. Anthony right side. Over Durant. The bank shot, no good. Out left to the wing. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Love the aggressiveness from Westbrook to fight through some contact there on the shot.
And the second free throw is good. And here's New Jersey. 56 seconds left in the first. Here's Wade. And New Jersey misses again.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
For three, Durant. And they get it back. Rebounded by New Jersey. Here's Rose. Westbrook with the rebound. Pass to Chandler. Shot is up. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's New Jersey. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And looking at what we've seen from New Jersey, what do you guys think?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
The Cavs trailing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Unable to get that one. Rose outside. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Nets lead by 4.
Boy, you look at Rose and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Allen can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Rose with it. Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. Here's Gasol. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 6-point New Jersey lead.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
Cleveland calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. Cavaliers trail by 6. Paul's got space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Pierce. No points so far. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Garnett. James outside. Nice work inside from James.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Pass to Pierce. And he converts the layup. Pierce has gotten his first points in this one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Allen outside. Wide open. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen ready to fire.
Over to the left wing. Here's Pierce. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Paul. And it's Cleveland with another.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it's smooth.
Rose into the lane. Rejected by Allen. It's James on the wing. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Back to James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. Nails the baby hook. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding the shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Cavaliers.
2 minutes remaining.
Trailing by 2.
2 minutes.
James double teamed. Pass to Artest. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The rebound by Duncan. 1:36 left in the second period. Wade misses.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
Westbrook into the lane. James outside. Rebounded by New Jersey.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Pierce. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on LeBron James.
Team foul.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Now here's Bryant. Duncan, no good. James, outside. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Bryant. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
The line for New Jersey.
Free throw good. Bryant. New Jersey leading by 4.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. Right there!
Pass to Wade. From the arc. The shot no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Pass to Love. Bryant outside to the inside. Here's Howard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Howard, such a gigantic presence inside, so athletic, so strong. Sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
That one's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Paul. Here's Nowitzki. There's the 3. Howard grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's New Jersey. Here's Wade.
Garnett's length really helps him contest shots. He's effective at using that length to make things hard for the shooter.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Right side, Paul. Pass to Nowitzki. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Wade. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Nowitzki. Can't cash it in from close range. New Jersey leading by 6. Outside Love. Back to Wade. Here's Howard. Here's Love. Pass to Howard. Here's Anthony. Here's Love. Here's Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Paul. Wade, that's good. Wade's got his second basket.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Allen outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
Back to Paul. Pass to Garnett. Down low. The shake. And laid in by Paul.
Assist goes to
Paul's got 6.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Rose outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
second personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Durant. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Durant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the shot's good.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Outside Love. Outside Johnson. Can't cash it in from the high post. And so Paul will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. To the paint. Chandler. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Chandler always willing and ready to do the dirty work. Tough points by him that time.
Back to Rose. Outside Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key. And he nails the jumper. And the Nets lead by 8. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go. Here's Rose. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little. But they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Here's Wade. Here's Duncan. Pass to Rose. Here's Wade. And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go that time. Right side Durant. And the ball out of play. Nets will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Pierce. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. James outside. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Rose outside. Pass to Gasol. Now Bryant. And that one's drained from the low block. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Gasol, the screen. On the wing, Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Rose can't connect. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's James. Love grabs the miss. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Rose. Pass to Love. Fires the 3. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Here's Rose, and he bangs it home with one hand.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Bryant. Count it. And the Nets lead by 20.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Pierce. Deflected.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Paul with the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Timeout Nets. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Garnett. And the shot falls short that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it. But